The next tool that we are going to study today is Hatch. This is again a part of Draw Toolbar and might be a new term for maximum of you. Hatch is basically, as you can see in the background, there's a wall, there is a floor. Both have different patterns. So in AutoCAD, such patterns are applied using Hatch tool. It is very interesting to give different colors, different patterns, different kinds of shapes to the hatch. But before applying or before knowing how to apply hatch on walls, let us first see hatch tool is used to fill the enclosed area. Always know when you are drawing something in AutoCAD, if it is not a closed loop or the area is not enclosed, you cannot apply hatch tool. The filling can be either solid, pattern, gradient, ribbon, etc. It is an age-old style of drawing. Now students, we have different versions of AutoCAD and the latest one is 2021. In any of the version of AutoCAD, hatch style remained the same. We can either fill a solid color, we can either make a pattern using two colors, we can also fill gradient, ribbon, etc. Moving further, this is our AutoCAD screen students. I want to show you the hatch tool. It is in Draw Toolbar. For example, first of all, I draw a rectangle and I want to put a hatch, means I want to fill it. The shortcut is H. First of all, you need to specify a pick point. Let's say this is the pick point. Now, you can select either of the option. You can also mention the depth up to which you want the hatch pattern to be applied, the angle at which you want the hatch pattern to be applied. So you have so many options. According to your taste, according to your designing style, you can use any of these. I am showing you one by one. For example, you want to show a wall, you want to give some other angle, change the angle. Let's say we change it to 30. Now see, the wall has turned a slanting design. Now I do it to 90, it has gone perpendicular. So similarly, you have different kinds of options. Just mention the width and the angle and you can apply the suitable hatch. The hatch that we have just applied is pattern. You can also put a solid color, a gradient, any style that you want, because walls are often shown using hatch patterns. Either you can also show the carpet, the shelves in the kitchen, etc. All these things depend on the designer's mind. What do you want to depict? Accordingly, hatch is applied. The most important type of hatch that I especially want to discuss today is user-defined hatch. For example, let's say you are very creative. You want to make your own hatch pattern. So you can create your own style of hatch by giving a user-defined hatch. Let us see how. This was the hatch pattern that we have just put. I am going to draw another shape. Let's say I draw a rectangle. Then activate the hatch tool by typing H. Spacebar. Our tool is activated. Now I need to pick an internal point. Again, the method is very same, but difference lies in that I'll be creating a user-defined hatch. Now simply drop down this list. There you will see the option of user-defined under pattern. Now a hatch is added with the name user. Whatever angle you want, whatever width you want, you can accordingly give that. Width I mean is the distance between the lines, the hatch lines. For example, I want the angle to be 45, right? And in case you want some other angle, you can specify that and simply click on that. Now instead of straight line, why the lines are slanting? Because I have specified the angle to be 45 degrees. So therefore, this is my hatch pattern and it is user-defined hatch pattern. Now I am again activating hatch command. Whenever I'll be using this, an option with the name of user will be there. Now you can change the angle to some other angle. Now see, earlier I have applied the hatch pattern that had 45 degrees and now 75 degrees. So students, what you need to do is just pick up a user-defined hatch pattern, specify the angle, specify the gap between the lines, that how far or how close you want the lines to be. So this was all about today's topic in applying hatch and creating your own defined that we call user-defined hatch. Now it's your turn to practice about hatch, draw different kinds of shapes, try to apply different designs of hatch. See you in the next class with the new video.